Hi, my name is Frank Schaefer, and I grew up in the evangelical religious right and fled that background and changed my opinion on a lot of things. And now I am a writer and an artist with views that I guess you could describe as progressive or just sane in comparison to where I came from. And today I'd like to note something, and that is that it is no coincidence that Donald Trump is our president and that the leader of Brazil, Bolsonaro, is burning the rainforest at the same time. Trump and Bolsonaro are cut from the same piece of cloth. They deny climate change in favor of propping up billionaires and helping them make more money by deregulating everything from the economy to health and safety measures, and now in the case of Bolsonaro, burning down the rainforest in favor of multinational agribusiness that is moving in to breed more beef and grow all kinds of products inside what really are the lungs of our entire planet. Who would risk our planet for profit? Well, Bolsonaro is a fanatic evangelical. He's still formally a Roman Catholic but goes to a Baptist church. His wife is a fanatical evangelical leader in Brazil. He's such a fanatic himself that he went off to Israel to be rebaptized in the Jordan River by a pastor friend of his quite recently. He doesn't believe in climate change. He doesn't believe in global warming. He doesn't believe in man-made interference with our planet is leading to catastrophe. In other words, he's an evangelical exactly like the American white nationalist evangelical movement that put Trump and keeps Trump in power. I don't think it's an exaggeration for me to say, and I say this as Francis Schaeffer's son, as someone who himself, that's me, was an evangelical leader as a young nepotistic sidekick of my father, that evangelicals are now literally a threat to the survival of life on our planet, not just human life, all life, because they have put in power, here in America, Donald Trump, who has in turn helped put in power Bolsonaro in Brazil, who is burning the lungs of the human race and the entire planet as we speak for profit from his billionaire buddies. Without evangelicals in the world right now, the world would not be threatened as it is. It is evangelical Christians in America and Brazil and around the world who are doing more damage than anyone else to our planet right now by propping up right-wing reactionary regimes. And the same can be said for the right-wing regimes in many other parts of the country when it comes to religious fanaticism. The religious fanatic Hindus in India with their Hindu nationalist leader who are persecuting Muslim minority and who are trying to turn India into a theocracy in the same way that America is becoming one under Donald Trump are also a threat. So are the Saudi Arabian misogynist swine who treat their women so horribly in Saudi Arabia and have exported their Wahhabist extremism all over the world. So I just want to end with this. Think about something for a minute. There is something more important than religious freedom, and that's the survival of the planet. Until we deal with the religious fanatics on this planet who are destroying us, we are going to be threatened with complete demise, not just of human existence, but of life on Earth as we know it. We are going back to a catastrophic die-in comparable only to the meteor hitting the planet, taking the dinosaurs out all those millions of years ago. This is not an exaggeration. Our lungs are burning today. They are burning because of white evangelicals in America voting for a fool who has then propped up and inspired other fools, power-hungry autocrats like Bolsonaro. I say it again, there is something more important than religious liberty and freedom of conscience, and that is the survival of the planet. I leave you with that thought. My name is Frank Schaefer.